Let's go. That's a nice win. It's winning game one of a series. It's beating the Milwaukee Brewers in game one of the series. We are now 24-16 after 40 games. We win 7-4, and we come from behind in this ball game. Now, realistically, I will tell you this. This was an weird game to me. And it starts off with not just the rain delay, the weather delay, having to sit out like an hour. But it starts with Aaron Nola's night. He throws 38 pitches in the first inning. He only went 3 innings. He threw 84 pitches in those 3 innings. He walked 3. He allowed 3 earned runs. He allowed 5 hits. Moustakas hit a bomb off of him. In the first inning, going back to just that bomb that Moustakas hit was in the 3rd inning. In the first inning, he allowed 3 extra base hits. Aaron Nola, once again, no, didn't have it. So in the field, right? In the field, this is where things were just weird. And normally you see the Brewers execute on these situations. Top 4, they score a couple runs, but they had bases juiced with the ability to tack on even more. Michael Franco gets a ground ball. He touches third base. He throws home. We get into a little bit of a rundown. Bang. Double play. We get out of the inning after that. And we limit the damage to 2 runs total. It could have been way worse than that. In the 5th, we have to go to Alvarez because there's bases juiced for Yelich. He pops up. And when I say pop up, I'm saying he flies out to the warning track, but still no damage done. In the 7th, bases juiced. What do? Bryce Harper makes a diving catch. Well, okay, all right. Let's go to the offensive side. We tie the game up early because the first baseman drops the ball, literally drops the ball on a routine throw, which scores 2 runs, and there it's tied 2-2. Cesar Hernandez with a monstrous, huge 2-run shot to tie the game 4-4. JT Realmuto doubles late. That scores a run, but why does it score a run? Gene Segura strikes out, but there's a pass ball and he takes first. He also steals second before JT's double. Odubel Herrera doubles after JT. That scores 2 runs. That was such a weird-ass game. We score 5 of our 7 runs with 2 outs. I'm not mad about it. But it was weird as hell. Bryce Harper goes 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts, but he brought his defense. Well, that's weird. Cesar Hernandez gets 2 hits and a walk. JT Realmuto gets 2 hits and a walk. Franco gets 2 hits. Andrew McCutchen, nice to see him get some rhythm. He gets 2 hits, and he also almost hit a home run that went deep into the warning track. The offense came alive. We came from behind. We were down early. We tie the game. We go down again. We tie the game. And then we take the lead. And this is when we have to go deep into the bullpen. We have to reach and go deep into the bullpen. But why were we able to be so successful with the bullpen? Why, let me tell you. Zach Eflin and Irvin. Their 2 outings. Eflin doing a complete game. Irvin going 7 innings. It kind of helped out big time with Aaron Nola only going 3 innings. Now, there's still some things that I see, and I say to myself, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand Juan Nicasio and why he gets so much time on the mound. I just don't understand. I also don't understand Anthony Dominguez. He got himself into trouble once again tonight. I don't understand that at all. But one thing that Gabe Kapler did today that was outstanding and might go unnoticed, Cesar Hernandez batted 6th today. He also had a monstrous home run to tie the ball game up, a 2-run shot to make it 4-4. That's because Gabe Kapler moved him up. That's because he is more in that power of the lineup, the protection of the lineup. And he's hitting over 300. It's crazy. Cesar Hernandez, it's crazy. The guy has it. The guy gets hits. I can't believe I'm sitting here saying this, but that's reality. Tomorrow we have a chance with Jared Eichhoff on the bump to take the first 2 games of the series. I'm still stunned right now to think that we even won the first game of the series, and especially in the fashion that we did. This was one of the strangest games ever, and the pace of the game was so slow. It was so boring. Both pitchers early were just throwing 7,000 pitches, and the first 2 innings took an hour and a half, and it was so long, so slow, so boring, such a snooze fest at times, but it picked up, and the Phillies won, and just that makes it easier to swallow how boring some of the game was, let's be real. Looking at the Brewers side, though, Kane had 5 hits today. He went 5 for 6. He was something else on base today. He was something else up at the plate today to get on base. 5 hits. I mean, come on now. Come on. It'd be nice to see Bryce Harper get 5 hits in a game. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I don't know what's going on with Bryce. Let's be real. This is odd. This is the toughest stretch in his career. The toughest stretch in his career. And is he going to be able to find a way to get out of it? I hope so. But one thing I love, and it really is a beautiful thing, and a professional approach to the game. He may be struggling. He may be striking out a lot. He may be having tough strikeouts. He may be flying out. And listen, I know he's not the best defender in the world, but he doesn't allow the struggle at the plate to affect his approach on the defensive side of the game. That catch in the 7th, diving catch, huge, game-changing. Game-changing. He doesn't allow it to affect the other side of the game. And that's what true professionals do. You would have to think at some point the strikeouts would stop, right? They do look horrible. There's no denying that. Things that I've never thought that I would see out of Bryce Harper's career at the plate. The fastballs, the ugly swinging, the curveballs in the dirt. I mean, I can't explain it. I can't sit here and explain it. But it's reality. It's what we have right now. It's what we have to deal with. So we're going to have to just sit here and as a fan base, help him get out of it. You hear the boos every time he strikes out now, and I get it. And now that I'm understanding that the Sixers are now over and playoff basketball is now over, the Sixers are still going to be a hot item of discussion for about a week or so, but we're 40 games into the baseball season now, and I know that's not a lot, but now that there's no Sixers basketball, let's be real. The Phillies are going to start being the main product here. And Bryce is at an elite level of struggling. So the boos you're starting to hear now, the little boos, is that going to pick up? Is it going to pick up? Now listen, I get how bad it is. I know it's that bad. But I still see him affecting the lineup in other ways. And it's as simple as this. Here's your example. Rhys Hoskins. I mean, it's not just Rhys, it's everything. No matter if he's struggling or not, the fact that Bryce Harper could hit a home run at any time and pitchers on the mound know that it's Bryce Harper, it changes everything. I know, I'm not saying we paid him $330 to hit 200 and have 7 home runs right now. I'm not saying that. But don't think he doesn't affect anything. His presence just affects everything. So hopefully he can find it out. But as a whole, I mean, listen, Aaron Nola, this is a terrible outing. I don't know what has gotten into him. Aaron Nola was supposed to be the one guy that we have faith in every time he's on the mound. This has been atrocious. Atrocious. This is worse than when we were saying, oh, he's just a 2 or a 3. This is almost unpitchable tonight. 3 innings. This is Vin Velasquez stuff. We watch Vin Velasquez and we rip him apart. How can you only go 5 innings and throw 110 pitches? Just spitballing off the top of my head. 3 innings, 84 pitches. Walks 3. Allows 5 hits. 3 earned runs. Gets rocked by Moustakas. 3 extra base hits in the first. 38 pitches in the first. Bad. Garbage. So I want to know your thoughts down below on this game in particular. The comeback from behind, you're down twice, you come back twice, you take the lead late. weird game, weird situations going on, making plays defensively, hanging in there, limiting runs in situations where it could have got really bad, guys stepping up in the bullpen. Let me know everything that you take out of this ball game, and we move on to tomorrow with Jared Eichhoff on the mound, and that's exciting for me because I actually enjoy the dude pitch. I enjoy watching the dude pitch. I think he's got some confidence right now, and hopefully he'll show me that tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.